So, hey everybody, it's Peach. How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm sure we all are. So if you don't know and you weren't on, and you didn't see, a new tour, Speak Yourself, is coming in May. Oh my god, fucking wake up. Lo and behold, tour is announced. Most importantly, tour is announced. Tickets go on sale next week. What in the entire... This is not just a regular concert tour. No, this is a stadium tour. If you don't know what a stadium is, then you shouldn't be watching YouTube. But like, oh my god. They're gonna be performing at the fucking MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. That is where, for reference, that's where WrestleMania was. For perspective, they're going to the Wembley fucking stadium in the UK. That's where Queen had their last big performance. Like, this is massive. This is huge. BTS is officially going to be the first Korean act to do a stadium tour in the United States. So I love standing legends. That's number one. Number two, my excitement kind of turned from like, it was like excitement, then like worry, then like fear, and then like sadness, but then like I'm excited, but now I'm just worried again. So like I just said, tickets go on sale in a week. This is stupid, and not like in a good way, like in a horrible way. This is so last minute. Nobody has any time to plan. Like my friend that I play, cause me and my friend, right, we've been planning to go to a BTS concert together forever now. Like we were saying already, you know, next tour that they do, we're gonna go to that concert, we're gonna hang out with each other. Like it was like a whole thing. And now it's here, but they announced it so suddenly that we are both like, we don't know if we're gonna be able to make this. I personally am not fully sure if I'm gonna be able to make this. I applied for about 7 jobs, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, because if they all accept me, then it's just gonna be an issue. Like I'm gonna have 7 jobs, like I don't know what the fuck. But I'm like panicking, like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I have to sell things, I have to get a job, I have to get extra jobs, I have to, the amount of ass kissing I'm gonna have to do for the next couple of months is gonna be ridiculous. But like I'm panicking, and mind you, the tour itself is during exam week. This is too much. And I also legitimately am slightly worried, because I feel like this is like a setup in a way. Not a setup, but like kind of like a setup. So this is a stadium tour, which means that if you don't fill all those seats, it's gonna be very obvious, number one. And number two, it's gonna be really like embarrassing. Like it's gonna be super embarrassing when BTS is not able to fill all these seats. I don't necessarily doubt that they won't be able to fill all the seats, because there are so many armies all over the place. You know, like we stay out here, so like it's probably gonna be fine. But the issue is that this is so last minute. This is legitimately so last minute. There were people who called Live Nation in the UK rather, to ask about ticket prices, because tickets are supposed to be going on sale in a week. We don't know how much tickets are. All we're doing is kind of like basing off of, you know, last year's tickets and yada yada yada. We're just kind of guessing. We're gonna get ticket prices, and they were like, oh, we'll get ticket prices on the day of. So everybody was freaking out like, excuse me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? So people were calling Live Nation. Turns out Live Nation legitimately doesn't know. Big Hit has not told Live Nation anything. So they literally do not know ticket prices literally until the day of. Doing it so last minute, where people literally have to kind of accept that they won't be able to go because they won't have the funds. I feel like if they announced the tour and said tickets are going on sale in a month or so, people would be a lot happier, because we have more time to plan. Me, for example, right? These tickets going on sale in a week really throws everything off, because I have PAX. I'm going to PAX in fucking March. So that's number one. And I was planning on spending some money because I wanted to get a tattoo there. So like now I'm tripping off that, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend any money while I'm at PAX. I'm supposed to be in fucking Boston for a week. Me and my friend, she lives in the East Coast. I live in Wisconsin. So like, not only do I have to plan getting to the concert itself, I have to plan hotels, I have to plan airport tickets, I have to plan all this stuff. I have to plan everything, and it's in May. This is so soon. And we were thinking that we're gonna get the comeback in April or May. Now that we know that the tour is in May, it's pretty much confirmed that the comeback is gonna be in April. And That's so soon. Everything's moving way too fast. Just to put things in perspective, right? Like, this is from, I'm guessing, this is what's gonna be BTS's schedule, right? So if they have a comeback in April, they have the comeback, drop the MV, whatever. Then they have to do the music shows, like, you know, Music Bank, Ikingai, or whatever. So they have to do that. They have to promote in Korea, you know, chart, all that shit. They gotta do all that shit. And then literally right after they get done promoting in Korea, they have to fly to America for the BBMAs. And if BTS is gonna be nominated, I'm just gonna throw this out here. If BTS is gonna be nominated for anything from the BBMAs, it has to be a music award, because we're not doing fan shit no more. Like, it was cool, it was all good, we're good, but like, we need people to start recognizing BTS for their music, not just for their fandom, okay? Okay, anyways, they gotta fly to America for the BBMAs. The BBMAs, I wrote it down, are May 1st. Then their LA show, their first show, is supposed to be in May 4th. Then, mind you, the Met Gala is gonna be May 6th. Now, people are assuming that the boys are gonna be at the Met Gala. We don't actually know, because they took a picture with Kim Jones, and if you don't know who Kim Jones is, he's a fashion designer, he works with Dior, and everybody's been talking about like dressing BTS for shows, and they didn't get dressed for the Grammys or anything, so people are assuming Met Gala. So yeah, if that's, and then right after the Met Gala, they have the Chicago show. So if that's, and you know, all the other shows after that. So if that's really their schedule, the boys are gonna be so burnt out. Like, they have to do so much in such a small amount of time. So the fans are gonna be so stressed out, because again, this is during exam season. I think it's during Ramadan too, that it's so last minute. And there's so many people who are underage, for example, who have to ask their parents and beg their parents, and chances are they won't be able to do it because of school, because of this, because of that. And there are people who maybe aren't underage, you know, have jobs and stuff, and maybe they can't get out because they used all their vacation time or whatever. Like, there's so many like outliers, and this could be so bad for so many people, and it sucks because there's so many people whose like dreams were to see BTS live. And I totally understand that. And I really think that everybody should be able to experience that, because it's such an experience. Like, anybody who's ever been to a BTS concert, you fucking know that shit is, it can't be described. It's just amazing. And I want everybody to experience. And mind you, the entirety of March, Big Hit's supposed to be fucking focusing on TXT. So like, what the fuck? Like, we have TXT's debut, then BTS's comeback, and then a tour, and then, you know, the BBMAs and the Met Gala. Not to mention, BTS has some fucking award shows they're supposed to be going through in the middle of those things. This is gonna be a lot, and I am so stressed. I'm mostly worried about the boys, because I feel like they're not gonna have any time to themselves to like, you know, chill out, because this is such a packed schedule already, and we don't even know everything that they're doing like behind the scenes. Like, this is so packed. I don't understand. It's been such a stressful day already. Like, bro, I woke up to BTS World Tour being announced, NCT World Tour being announced, Stray Kids just doing some shit, Luna dropped their music video. I haven't even watched today's run yet. I just realized that because I woke up thinking about tickets. But before I go, I do want to give you guys some ticket buying advice or whatever, tips, because I've been to a few concerts in my life, not a whole bunch. First bit of advice is that whatever website you're going to use to buy the tickets, there'll be stuff flying in the air, I'm sorry, but whatever website you're going to use to buy the tickets, I would suggest that you make an account on that website like now. So when tickets do go on sale, you don't have to worry about putting in your card information or signing into PayPal or whatever. Like, it's all set, ready. You can just grab the ticket, pay for it, and go. I know that I bought a lot of my tickets through Ticketmaster. I think I bought every single K-pop or concert ticket I've had through Ticketmaster except for GOT7. I think I got that through AXS, and that was ass. My next tip is that if you are looking for GA, which is general admission, if you don't know what general admission is, it's basically pit, so like standing seats. If you want standing seats, you better be prepared to camp. I've personally never camped for shows, but I know other people who've camped for weeks. This is BTS, so you know people gonna be lined the fuck up outside of that venue for days. So if you want to get general admission and you want to get the chance of being closer to BTS to see them on stage, you better be prepared to camp. And if you cannot camp, then you probably shouldn't go for general admission, unless you're fine with not being super duper close and you just want to stand in the back or whatever. Then if you're cool with that, then don't worry about it. But like, if you want to get like barricade and be close, you have to be prepared to camp. My next tip is to buy an army bomb beforehand, just so you don't have to worry about it while you're there. But, you know, they do sell army bombs at the venue, and I am 100% positive they will have tons of them because everybody wants an army bomb, and I don't think they're gonna run out. So like, we'll say that at the venue, army bombs run for about $55. So, you know, and they could, you know, scalpers could be there selling army bombs for more money than 55, but you know, it's probably in your best interest to get an army bomb beforehand. The culture is like, everybody always wants to have a good fan cam. You know, everybody wants to film their own fan cams and be super close and get fan service and interact with their faves and yada yada yada. But let's be real here. If you cannot afford to buy P1, P2, GA, any of that, it is okay to just settle for P5 and P6 because those are definitely going to be the cheapest tickets, probably around $50 or $60. It is okay to just bite the bullet and say, fuck it, I'ma just grab this, because being there in general is fine. It's great. Like, it's such an experience just to be there. So don't feel like you have to be super duper close just because other people have been lucky enough to be so close. I understand we want to be close, but don't feel like you have to be. You have to be smart, mind your wallet, just be smart about it, okay? Truly hope that Bigot sees all of us freaking out and they decide to hold off on ticket sales. If not a month, then just a little bit. Like, they don't have to hold out the whole entire month, if anything, but like, if they could just give us maybe a couple more weeks to figure our shit out, because oh my god, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking the amount of people who are like, who just have to accept that they just can't go. If I do go, I'm going to the New Jersey show. So if you're going to the New Jersey show and we end up being there together, hey. And for anybody who's an adult out there, make sure you file your taxes. File your taxes before this shit goes down. And anybody who's in school right now, make sure you study super hard for whatever exams. And if you are going to be begging your parents for tickets, make sure you're just the nicest kid ever. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, and not to keep repeating myself, but I hope everybody gets to go. If I do go, I hope to see some of you guys there. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna eat, actually, because it is 2 p.m. and I woke up in such a fucking panic that I didn't eat anything. So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah. Bye.